He's ultimately saying this: stop looking at the problem and start looking at God. I believe that verse 11, 1 through 11 is kind of a summary verse for the whole thing. And he says, not only this, but we exalt in God. That our attention is to be on God. When problems come, you've got a choice. You can focus on the problem and the challenges you face, or you can focus on God. And I think he is saying, I want you to look not at the problem, but I want you to look at God, and I want you to rejoice in God. Now, obviously, the question is, but how do I do that? Well, now, here's the cool part, because he tells us. He said, not only this, but we also exalt in tribulation we exalt in our tribulation, knowing that tribulation brings about perseverance. All right, so he says we exalt, we glory in our problem because of something we know. He said, okay, not only this, we exalt in our tribulation, knowing that tribulation produces perseverance. So it's because what we know is greater than what we don't know. Now let me just say that again. The reason we rejoice in our struggles is because what we know is greater than what we don't know. Here's the problem. Most of you are constantly focused on what you don't know. You're not focused on what you know. We focus when we face trials and tribulation on what we do not know. What is it that we don't know? I don't know why. Why did this happen to me? Why has God allowed this to come into my life? Why did I get cancer? Why is it that we're struggling financially and those people aren't? Why did this person have to die? Why now? Why did the tornado take our house and not that house? Why did we face these challenges with the flood and other people didn't? And you spend your life every time you face a tribulation focusing on what you do not know. And Paul said, you know how we rejoice in our trouble? By focusing on what we know.